Hello everyone, this is Firemac, and welcome back to the Shadowbringers New Game Plus Story Stream Recaps for Final Fantasy XIV with me, Firemac. And this is the final day that I can do a full stream of this before Endwalker arrives, so we must hurry because we are in 5.3 territory and we're not going to stop. In the name of light, the manager's suites is looking a little anxious. Also, you may realize I won't be doing voices as frequently as I used to because it takes me longer. Master Firemac, Master Summers, will you be venturing forth today? So do be sure to take care if so. Though they say that the Star Shower was harmless, no one can never be too careful. But I concede it is not for me to tell the Warrior Darkness how to look after himself. Old habits, you understand? Ah, Firemac, how very opportune! Greetings, my friend. Do you perchance have a moment of spare? Wonderful, wonderful! I wanted to thank you, you see, for revealing to us the truth of the Warriors of Light. After all these years, your tale set the record straight. Whoa. Like something was going on with the light there. Your tale set the record straight. Finally, the people see them as the great heroes they were. Or the great hero he is, in the case of Ardbert. You two were surprised to see him, I think. This is not him. It's fake, using his body. At the time, I was not certain what to make of it all, but I could see the effect his words had on those around me. And the stars rained down from the sky, and well, you know the rest. When the commotion died down, you were nowhere to be seen, but I was determined to express my gratitude, and so here I am. Thank you, Firemac, for giving voice to the truth and restoring the Warriors of Light to their rightful place in history. Should you perhaps wish to have your account on these matters committed to writing, I'd be more than willing to serve as your scribe. Indeed, if there is anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only say the word. So freaking bright. Hear, feel, think. You're now a Warrior Light. Bam. What can you tell about the Warriors Light? Very well, tell me what the situation is like. That. Tell me that. I ain't calling those people Warriors Light. Shams. The situation in the city, do you mean the people's awakening as Warriors of Light? Well, while questions remain about the circumstances surrounding Ardbert's return, history tells us what took place may not be entirely unprecedented. But to understand that requires an understanding of Warriors of Light in a broader Vrandic context. Vrandic? If it please you, I should be glad to provide an overview. I flatter myself that it may grant you a better grasp of that which is occurring not only in the Crusade but in the world at large. Excellent. I shall return to the cabinet at once and look at the relevant text. Pray join me at your earliest convenience. Is he done talking? Oh god, no rest for the righteous, it would seem. Do not let me keep you, sir. I bid you a pleasant day. Please, just shut up. Alright, so what I was trying to say is, what was I trying to say? Alright, that I'm not going to be doing voices like I usually do. I mean, you might see me throw in a voice occasionally just because I feel like it. But for the most part, I won't be doing voices. Because it does slow me down on reading this. And if I haven't made it clear, I'm on a very, very tight time schedule if I want to get this done, especially at the rate that I'm completing these patches. So yeah, I kind of have to. And this patch in particular might be the longest one for me to get through because there's a trial in it. Firemac, excellent timing, but I have but this moment to finish gathering the materials for our lesson. As a great many works make reference to the Warriors of Light, I shall, with your permission, focus only on the details that seem most relevant. Upon the details. The The Warriors of Light, you say, forgive us, but we couldn't help overhearing. We've been keeping watch over the Crystarium, but it appears to be business as usual. So I thought I'd spend some time brushing up my knowledge of familiars, and Alphino volunteered to help. I actually came on a different errand, but I'd be interested in hearing about the Warriors' Light as well. I wonder if her errand has to be with the raid. May I join you? It's probably about the raid. I'm pretty sure that's the raid. Right? Pretty sure it's the raid. X5.3 did another thing of Eden. Yeah, yep. It's raid stuff. Of course, the more the merrier. If you would care to find a table below, I shall be down with the books in a moment. Wait, what? I shall be down with the books in a moment. Were one to pore over the annals of Randic history, one would note the comparatively frequent recurrence of individuals hailed as Warriors of Light. Arbert and his comrades require no introduction, but many others bore the epithet long before them. To name but a few, there was Tolthawel, the legendary first king of Lakeland, Radford and Saulard, the fabled Drawn and Galgant duo of Voibert. And no list of Randic heroes would be complete without the Archmage Tiona of Ronka. In older texts, she too was also called a Warrior of Light. It did surprise me how ready people were to forget the negative associations of the title, but it makes sense if it's been around for centuries. Verily, in ages past, it was simply a synonym for hero. In the wake of the Flood, however, light came to be regarded with fear. The title used not to exalt, but to revile. A far cry from its beginnings. Okay, I'm just making sure I am recording. Oh, look at that picture. It's the Warrior of Light. This, my friends, is Nordrand's oldest epic, the original tale of the struggle between good and evil. In a time when all lay shrouded in darkness, a prophesized hero rose to deliver the world from its doom. Fighting in the name of the light, the hero styled himself in its foot soldier, and thus did he become known as the Warrior of Light. Curiously, that in the centuries that followed, our other heroes appeared who claimed the self-same epithet, despite sharing no discernible connection with their predecessors. And in time, Warrior Light came to be named according to all men and women of uncommon skill and valor. Well, the plot thickens. As you know, the title of Warrior of Light is also used in the source, though the manners in which individuals have earned it are many and varied. Heroes have been honored thus since antiquity. Nor does the custom show any sign of dying out, as you can well attest. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? It surely can't be a coincidence. Indeed not. Let us imagine a man who has awakened to the echo and is able to hear Heidelin's voice. As she styles him, so too does he, and he styled himself a Warrior of Light. Of course, being blessed with echo does not in itself make one a hero, and conversely, there will have been few heroes who are not blessed with it. But such distinctions are immaterial to the masses, and over the time they came to use the title Warrior of Light and the word hero interchangeably. Sounds about right. It would be interesting to see if the theory holds true in the other worlds, if crossing a route for that easy. Oh, hold on, is he talking about? What's in the name? It doesn't change anything. And there I was thinking I was special. But you are special! No matter how many warriors of light there are out there, there's no one like you. At any rate, assuming all this is true, and there's a common thread behind the epithet, I doubt the Asians will have been amused. To have the world at large associate light and, by extension, Highland with good must have added insult to injury. While this discussion is undeniably fascinating, I wonder, should I be privy to it? Mayhap it would be better if I excused myself? Oh, no need for that, my friend. Pray accept our apologies. Your lesson on the Words of Light has given us much to ponder. Oh, did someone say Words of Light? Ah! She's dead. Looks like a little mini Stola. Hello, Mini Yustola. Ricky Tio! Are you alright? Ricky Tio. Ricky Tio. Ah, my precious tomes. Ah. Did I not say you must take care in the cabinet? You too, Arkol. Earwell. We're sorry, Master Morin. Aren't you? The Warrior of Darkness? But my name's Ricky Tio, and I want to help everyone. Please, tell me what I have to do to be a hero, to be a Warrior of Light. Too adorable. So I guess they just left it, so I don't have... Oh, okay, I guess I do have to answer. So I want to be a Warrior of Light, but no, the one that fights with a sword and all that. This is still the first quest, by the way. No, I want to be the kind that fights with potions and heals people, an apothecary. And I'm going to help everyone in Kastarium, no, in all of Northrend. When I told Arkil and Arrow this, they said that the cabinet should have lots of tomes about potions. But this place is so big, and we don't have the faintest idea where to begin searching. At this rate, I'm not going to get anywhere. If one knew where to look, one should indeed be able to find treatises? No, I thought that was going to say treaties, but that's treatises. Treatises on potions here. Even so, I fear they may prove a little difficult for one so young, but Esteemed Warrior of Darkness, perhaps you might accompany young Ricky Tio to Spagirix? Rather than through tomes, I believe she stands to learn more by observing the Kyrugians at their work. Sounds like a plan. It seems we finished here, so we'll come with you. Last one to Spagirix is a rotten egg. Ha! I'll have you know, I'm really fast. You're going to be the rotten egg. There's cheating. This is still the first quest. 12, mind you. This patch has 12 quests. Wait, where do I have to go? Ah! It's too long of a run. Quick. Ah. Must make up for lost time by becoming a dancer. Ah. I pressed all the wrong buttons. Well now, what do I owe the pleasure of so many bright-eyed visitors? I don't know, just tell them some crap so we can move on to the next quest, please. Is that the way of it, sweetie? You wish to learn about medicine? That's right, I want to become the warrior light who uses potions to help people all over the world. Well, that is a very noble endeavor. You aren't alone in it. No few at our infirmary yearn to venture forth as warriors of light. But ultimately, they have all decided not to pursue that dream. Huh? Why? Because the people here need them too, sweetie. The guards who place themselves in harm's way to keep us safe, the artisans who toil tirelessly that we might sustain our way of life, and younglings like you who are the future of the Xterium. They couldn't simply abandon them, you see, and so difficult though it was, they made the decisions to remain. Then, does this mean my dream isn't any good? Oh, sweetie, yours is a wonderful dream, and it would be my pleasure to help you to pursue it. If we all work hard, the day will come when our Karugians may set forth to aid folk in every corner of the realm. As we strive towards that day, I hope that we can rely upon you as well. Though I must warn you, ours is not an easy path. No, you must work very, very hard. I'm not afraid of hard work. I'll become the best apothecary ever. Just you watch. That's the spirit. Without further ado, then I may entrust you with a task. I have placed an order at Sweet Sieve for a potion ingredient, and I would like you to go and collect it. Oh, an ingredient? Leave it to me, miss! Oh my god, this is taking too long. A dirty, rotten egg. Oh, hey, so Richard. My, such an abundance of energy, though I can't help wonder if she'll be all right by herself. My apologies, but would you mind accompanying her? Would you arrive at Sweet Sieve, speak with a woman named Gracine, and she will point you in the right direction. I shall join you as the one who suggested this course to Rikitio. I would assist in her first steps. And what about the two of you? Are you coming along too? Well, do we want to become Warriors of Light? We do want to become Warriors of Light, just not the same as Riki. So we'll wait for you here, Warrior of Darkness. When you return, please teach us how to fight. Great. Great. Wonderful. In that case, Reen and I shall keep them company and take the opportunity to ask about their aspirations. This is a waste of my time. Alright, cool, the kids. We're just gonna teach you how to be regular people instead of Warriors of Light, because Warriors of Light is just a quick way to die. Where's Christine? Where are you, Christine? Christine, right there. Okay, cool. To the markets. Nope. Ah! I went the wrong way. I'm awesome. I'm amazing. I went the wrong way. I wasted so much time. Wait, hold on. Nope. Nope. Definitely went the wrong way. I'm in the wrong place completely. Amazing. Awesome. I hate this. Oh, great. Great, great. Sneak through here. Anytime I can cut through that would be amazing. Go faster, faster, faster. Must reach the objective faster. Faster. Gracine. Yeah. If it isn't Warrior Darkness himself, may I assume you're with Master Alphino? Right. Lest you wonder, Chesimald's order is for grapes. As busy as we have been of late. However, I regret to say we didn't have the time to harvest them great. So it was with apologies that I asked Master Alphino and his young companion to help themselves to the fruits on the vines. Perhaps you could lend them a hand. It is the undersized grapes you'll want to pick. They're too small for normal consumption, but suitable for making wine and medicine. Oh my god. Why is this quest so long? I just want to move on to the next quest. I've already wasted 20 minutes on this freaking quest. Oh, you're here too? We're picking little grapes. It's quite fun. Yep. Here's some grapes. Wow, you picked this many already? Amazing. I dare say we have enough between us. Shall we take them back to Chesmile? I can't wait to see what she's going to do with them. Cool. Tell me, Riki, what made you want to become an apothecary and a warrior of light? Why, well, a while ago I felt sick, really sick. My body was burning up and I felt so weak I couldn't even get out of bed. Then the traveling apothecary came and gave me a potion to drink. It was the foulest thing I'd ever tasted, but it made me get better. She was so brave, the apothecary. I mean, she went around taking care of people, even when it was dangerous, and I decided I wanted to help people just like her. I just started brewing potions out of grass and giving them to my friends, but I didn't really know what I was doing, or if there was anything else I could do. Then, not long ago, a neighbor told me he was going to become a warrior of light and go traveling the world helping people, and I thought, that's the same as what I want to do. I see. Out of curiosity, what did your neighbor do in the end? Thaler? I haven't seen him for a bit, so he must already be out there looking for people to help. Thaler, one of the guards awakened by the star shower. Thank you for sharing your tale with us, Rikitio. I myself took inspiration from one not unlike your traveling apothecary. I hope her good example will spur you on to realize your dreams. But it will not be done in a day. Such lofty goals are reached through hard work and persistence, through countless little acts of heroism, like delivering the grapes to Chesmile. Whew! It would seem I have been laboring under a misapprehension. I had convinced myself that it was Elizabeth who had sowed the desires to become warriors of light within the hearts of the people, but I see now that the impulse to aid their fellow man abided them from the first. Elizabeth did no more than give it a name. And so he so kindly proclaimed, we must return to our world along. With the exarch laboring tirelessly, I doubt not, but that a way will be found. Yet I believe I speak for us all when I cannot leave in good conscience, not until we have dealt with Elidibus. Elidibus. This is no longer a strange and distant land. After all, Northrend has become as a home to us, and her people our own. Cool. Let us return to Spagyrix. It wouldn't do to keep your admirers waiting. Alright, enough cool. This quest has been going on too long. Let's move on. Next quest, please. Finally. Oh my god, finally. Yeah, just teleport to the freaking main plaza one. It's just freaking ridiculous. And back to my dark. My thanks for your kind help, sweetie. We now have all the ingredients we require. From the grapes we shall make vinegar, to which we will add elf grass and a few other herbs to produce an wintergreen syrup. Though it's unspeakably sour, it does wonders for the constitution. As a part of her studies, I may just have give Rikitio a little taste. Hee hee? Hee hee ha ho ho hee hee? Finally. Oh, it's these little kids' freaking turn. Erwell regards you expectantly. Heroic dreams. Warrior Darkness, if you finish helping Riki, won't you start us some fighting? Not play fighting, honest to God's fighting. We already have some enemies that you can deal with. Vampire bats. The guards say they become a pest around the Crystarium of late. We try sneaking outside to hunt them, but the guards caught us and sent us home. But they shouldn't mind if you were doing the fighting, and we were just watching. The children told us much while you were away, and preparation Chesmile kindly furnished us with some lures for the bats. While the creatures won't give you any any sport. Bear in mind that the younglings will be watching. That's to say, put on a good show, yes? Right then, let's head outside at once. Everyone follow me. Cool. Cool. Awesome. Awesome. Let's go. I was wait, I just... Sorry. Come on then, children. That was Reen that said that. The XIV gate? Okay, cool. XIV gate. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The crowd's gone. There was a big old crowd there. Now they're gone. The XIV gate. There they are. Alright, let's finish this quest. Just kill some things, we'll be done. We'll be done, okay? We got a patch to finish. Everyone's here. Good. Let's get started, shall we? As their name suggests, vampire bats feed on blood. Originally being nocturnal creatures, they've grown more active with the return of night and become a nuisance. Draw them out and we'll use Thermal's lures, which work by exploiting their heat-seeking behavior. The bats are wont to nest under the eaves. So you are to attract more if you place the lures near buildings. If I have here 6 lures, 3 of each, you and me. As proof of a successful kill, I want you to gather up their fangs. Whoever collects the most is the winner. Oh, you're hunting too? Yes! Well, there's nothing like a friendly competition to bring out the best in Firemac. Anyway, while we hunt the bats, the 2 of you are to stay with Reen. She's really strong too, and we'll keep you safe. Alright, let's go. Please, God. Without further ado, let the contest begin. Yes, stop talking. Oh. Okay, destination. Get this chocobo on board. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Next one. Oh, there's a bunch. Super unhappy. Aha! I found a trick. Teleport over there, which is close to one spot, and you can just do that there, and then we'll be done, and then we just go right back to the kids, and the kids will be like, "Oh my God, you did so good!" And I was be like, "Oh man, you beat me again, warrior of light / darkness." And then we'll go home, we'll have laughs, and then we'll go on to the next quest. Cool. Let's do it. Let's go. Deliver the bat fangs to Reen. Let's go. Let's go. Let us go. Let us go. Oh. Alright, Reen, take the bat wings. Or fangs, whatever. Well fought, Firemac. The children were hanging on your every move, as was I. To be honest, though, I know the tally. But I see your fangs for good measure. Oh my. Woo. Apologies for the wait. My fangs, not a bad haul, even if I do say so myself. 5, 6, 7. 7 fangs for Alizé. Which means that we have a draw. Firemac has also collected 7 fangs. Ugh, why does this feel even worse than losing? Just another measly fang and the victory would have been mine. Don't look so surprised. I've no intention of remaining lost in your wake forever, you know. Keep trying, Alice. Keep trying. So, children, you've now seen the Warrior of Darkness in action. What are your impressions? He's incredible, miss. The bats were down before they knew it. Our guards are strong, but the Warrior of Darkness is much, much stronger. We want to be just like him. Good. If you're looking for an example to emulate, you may as well pick the best. I want you to remember how you felt when you watched Firemac, and train hard. Keep at it long enough and you'll be strong too. If you don't mind telling us, when did you decide you wanted to become Warriors of Light? Well, we were listening with everyone when Ardbert appeared, but I've wanted to be strong since before I came to Crystarium. The Sin-Eaters killed my father and my sister, see? And I found myself. I learned how to protect people one day. Like Ardbert said, this is our home. We're the ones who have to protect it. We're the ones who have to rise up as new Warriors of Light. What about you, Urkel? Me? To be honest, I'm not sure what I want to do. But if my friends were in trouble, I know that I would want to help them. And I want to go on an adventure with them. Adventures with them. See the world together. That's a wonderful goal. You really think so? It's hard to explain, but it's something I felt when I saw the Star Shard the other day. I felt as though there was something I'd lost, and that I had gone out there and find it. Well, for the both of you, there's nothing for it but to train. We must return to the city. I'll teach you some exercises you can do by yourselves. Thanks for showing us your fighting spirit, your fighting skills. Warriors of Darkness, we'll never forget it. Cool, awesome. Quest over, right? We can move on to the next quest now? Yes. It's been 32 minutes. I would like to be farther than 2 quests in. Understand how Arceal feels. The Star Shower didn't awaken me to Heidelin's voice, but the vision of the final days, or Amarat burning, it filled me with sadness to the very pit of my being. Things I knew, people I once loved, promises I once made. It felt as though long-forgotten memories were dancing at the edges of my mind, but when I tried to focus on them, they simply fade away. An effect of having the fractured soul, I shouldn't doubt, but lest you worry, I'm perfectly happy to remain fractured and have no intention of donning an Asian mask. I wish I knew what Elibis was plotting. But look at this pair of incurable brooders. If we're going to stand around lost in thought, we may as well do it in the back in the city. Rest assured, Reen and I will take the children from here. Their heads will be in the clouds after meeting you, but we'll see to it their feet remain firmly planted on the ground. What was that? You okay, Alice? It's nothing, just a dizzy spell. Seems I tried a little too hard to beat you. I'm fine now. Not to worry. I'll see you soon. Remembering Ardbert. As you ponder in Alizé's words, you are taken by an urge to revisit the scene of that fateful meeting. Really? Really? You're gonna make me go there? Again? Cool. I don't mind, it's just just when you think the quest will be over, it's not. This is normally not a problem, mind you. I'm sorry if this bothers anyone. I'm just in a rush. I'm in a rush. I just want to get these quests done. There's not much time left in the day before maintenance hits. And I'd like to have this done. At least be in the final patch before maintenance hits. Fake Ardbert.
Why am I... Was it you who called me here?
Oh, flashback power activate. Wasn't expecting that. Oh boy. On behalf of the convocation, I bid you welcome to our order. Of course, it'd be a voice scene. I'd still have to voice. At times you will stand with us. At times you will stand against us. All that you might steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. For yours is the seat of Elidibus, the emissary, and by this name shall your every action be guided.
So you peered into my memories. No matter. You will have found little of import. But I see you intended to summon me here no more than I intended to come. The fault is mine. Such is the burden of hope.
Give back Ardbert's body.
What fool would relinquish his weapon on the eve of battle? That which I do is no different from that which you have done so many times, Warrior of Darkness. I arm myself, I hone my skills, I make ready to vanquish my enemy. You. You who have murdered my brothers, who have taken their selfless labors in service to the one true world and turned them to ash. I see you for what you are. You are death, and only in death shall you serve any purpose. The Convocation charged me to steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. As Elidibus, it is my duty, and I shall see it done. I will strike you down. Destroy you body and soul. All else must wait. Ere long I will come for you, Warrior of Darkness, and I will save the world. One last matter. I bore witness to your final struggle with Emet-Selch. It seemed as if he saw something familiar in you. As if he mistook you for another.
Hyplodeus called me the new old friend.
No. I recall not of whom he spoke. Mayhap I never knew you. Or mayhap it is another fragment lost.
Ah, I wasn't aware you already had a guest. If the conversation is constructive, I shall not intrude.
Well, you're looking a little different, Exarch.
But if you seek to stir up trouble, Elidibus, then I must insist you leave at once.
Though you lack her blessing, your soul is surprisingly dense.
Freaking Elidibus. Taking a little cheap shots at our boy.
Worry not. I seem to be unharmed. This is my own doing. The consequence of my recent exertions. It is the tower's way of compensating me for the demands I have placed on it. Rest assured, it is no great inconvenience at present. Indeed, I told Beck Lug as much, but they would not be persuaded and sent me away to rest. No need to make a fuss. Strange as it may sound, I consider it something of a badge of honor. One of the brave souls who saw me delivered unto the first once said that the world shall ever have a place for tales of heroism so long as we have need of inspiration in our lives. Though he and his fellows had no way of knowing whether their mad scheme would amount to anything, they knew that the attempt alone would inspire hope. Or so they hoped. A more optimistic lot one would be hard-pressed to find. They said they would find a means to save our God's forsaken world, just as soon as they had sent me on my way. Said it with such confidence that, for a fleeting moment, I half believed them. Such faith, such courage in the face of unrelenting despair. For a long time, it was more than I could bear to remember them. But having come this far, having sent full many on their way myself, I see things more clearly.
Do you now?
To take action is to hope. To believe, to choose to believe, is to take the first step towards a brighter future. And why do I tell you this? Because I want you to indulge me in a little recklessness. Needless to say, I have a plan. And when all is said and done, I will ask yet another favor of you.
You're both here. Oh, thank goodness.
What's wrong?
It's Thancred. He's collapsed.
Well, finally. The fates have seemed to determine not to allow us a quiet moment. But come, let us have details from Reen. Oh my god. 44 minutes later, I can finally start the third quest. Reen's face is a picture of worry. It happened after Alzay saw the children back to Spigurix. We chanced to meet Thancred there, returning from his mission. He had been shadowing Elidibus around the realm, only to lose sight of him near the Crystarium. And he was in the middle of telling us where he'd been when he just crumpled to the ground. The Karugians are looking after him now, and Alphino's standing by just in case his healing magics are needed. Since I couldn't do anything to help, I thought it best to find you and the guard at XIV. XIV told me where to look. See, it cannot have been easy leaving Thancred's side, but my thanks for bringing word to us. Come, let us hurry to Spigurix. Oh boy. Actually, it would be quicker to just teleport. Get up, Thancred. We got work to do. We got a patch to finish. They tracked you down. They dragged you here too, did they? My apologies. How do you feel? Embarrassed. Otherwise well enough. I won't be staying overnight. The episode was not the result of any injury I could find. Thancred's ether, however, did show signs of instability, and I did what I could to calm the fluctuations. And all this happened without warning? Sigh. Not exactly. You will doubtless recall that the time Uranger nearly drowned and I gallantly went to his rescue. When his water-walking charm failed, he was tired, as were you when you got back. We were both spent, yes, on account of which you begged us to rest, which, in retrospect, we may have been a good idea. The fact is, I've been experiencing regular bouts of lightheadedness ever since, but there was no actual fainting until now. As Alphina observed, I have no lingering injuries, unless it surely isn't old age, which leaves me but one likely cause. That's not coming from outside, is it? Oh my god, I have to... There's a cat crying outside. The link between body and soul has weakened further. Time grows short. We must complete the spirit vessel with all haste. To that end, Firemac, might I trouble you to make a trip to the source? In addition to looking in on our friends' bodies, I would have you consult Kryl about our plan. If she has any concerns, we shall at least endeavor to address them prior to her proceeding. In the meantime, we should get back to laying bare Elizabeth's plot. Thus far, I have learned this much, that in each of the places he has visited, there have been sightings of suspicious black-clad strangers. Moreover, the coming of these shady individuals has invariably coincided with some manner of misfortune, beasts terrorizing settlements, blight ravaging crops. You know, that sort of thing. All of which serves rather conveniently to make Elizabeth's call for new heroes reverberate that much more loudly in the hearts of his audience. And you think these black-clad strangers are Asians? I do, and I fully intend to investigate further, though for that I shall require additional feet on the ground. You can count on mine. Gods know I have been itching to get out there for a while. Mayhap Uranger can be prevailed upon to join in your efforts. He has already provided copious guidance on the matter of the spirit's vessel's construction. It is for Bikalug and I to wrestle with the rest. Well, if you can spare the old boy, we may as well make use of him. I'll go and give him the good news. You'll do no such thing, however heedless you are of your own well-being. If you care at all for Reen's feelings, you'll stay in bed until you're needed. Alphino and I will find Uranger. Well, all being well, we will have news to share by the time you return. Safe travels, Firemac. Alright, we're going back to the source. Awesome. Firemac, what awful timing! You see, our friends, they've taken a turn for the worse. Krell's hardly had a moment of rest these past few days. She didn't want everyone to worry, so we've been keeping it quiet. Oh, but listen to me. I call myself reception, and I haven't even bothered to ask why you're here. It's actually for that reason. So they think the spirit vessel will be ready soon, and they want to make sure there are no problems at this end. You better talk to Kral. She's with the others in Dawn's respite. Let's go and see her. Just prepare yourself, alright? For what? There's nothing to prepare for.
Excuse us. This way.
Why is it so dark?
I would rather you hadn't seen this.
I'm sorry. We have urgent tidings.
Oh, no, I'm not angry with you. On the contrary, I know full well how hard everyone has been searching for a way to return home. And I had hoped to afford you the time you needed. But given our friend's present state, perhaps it was for the best that you came. Stiff and cold, all of them. As if they were made of wax, barely alive at all. And they had been doing so well. Save for occasional signs of etheric instability, they appeared to be in passable health. Then, quite without warning, things took a turn for the worse. A change for which even Master Matoya could offer no explanation. She could only remind me that the soul is yet an unknown frontier, and that much and more lies beyond our ken. But let's not lose heart just yet. At times like these, it is all the more important that we remain positive. Why? I but this moment succeeded in quelling a fluctuation in Thancred's ether. And while the others have weakened, they have remained relatively stable. I believe I may leave my post for a moment. So come, let me hear your tale outside.
What news from the first? I see. Work on the spirit vessel proceeds apace, but our friends begin to falter, as they themselves have observed the link between body and soul has weakened. As simple as that. From now, I'll still be able to quell the fluctuations in their ether, but it's only a matter of time. We'll lose them if we don't act soon, so if the XR is ready to attempt something, let him attempt it. As for the spirit vessel itself, we seek to draw upon Allagan wisdom. We could do worse than consult an expert in the field. I think I just know just the man. Time being against us. It may be best if I go solicit his aid in person, even if it does mean leaving my patients.